Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is May 3rd, May 3rd, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. Tesla is up 30 cents, 0.19%, closed at 160.61. Post-market, we seem to be by 23 cents. Let's look at what this looks like on the chart. Okay, we are up, but we made a lower high. We made a higher low. Okay, I'm going to give it that. We have a long wick at the top right here and no wick at the bottom. To me, this is going down. This is going down even though it's a green candle. The greenness of the candle does not tell the whole story. We are still into this congestion zone, 167 on the top and 164 at the bottom. And we are still into our downward resistance. So nothing new here. Pretty boring, if you ask me. Pretty boring. If we break 164.67, this is going to be a sell signal. This is why I have this little pink circle. So pink is reddish, but it's not as red as red. And if we break 146.56, which is an interesting support, people that love gaps, this is your gap right here. Yes, if we break 146.56, then we are going further down. And there's nothing to support us as much. So this is why it's a bigger red. If we break 167.60, it's going to be bullish a little bit. That's a small buy signal, but we have this downward resistance right here, which is quite close on the daily chart. As I said this week, that's not much of a play. But if we break this and we start going higher here towards 176.73, then we are talking and it's going greener and greener. And if we break 187.41, then it's super green and we can be expecting to come close to 240 to 214. So basically, this is an explanation of all of these circles. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, we can clearly see that we are really forming a congestion zone on the 1 hour chart. It's pretty clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touches there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches at the bottom. We are losing stochastics, so really short term. If you want to play something really short term, why not? We need to wait until we see a pattern break before entering into a stock. It is pretty boring if we don't see anything, but here we have one potentially. We have support at 158.73 right here. So 158.73. I'm going to put the right color. So 158.73, if we break that, then we can be going down to 154.76, even 153.12. That's a little bit of a potential play that could be happening this week. If you want to try to learn how to do options, I think that the best way to try is just to buy one option. It's going to cost you $500 and you follow it and you see how it behaves compared to the stock right here. You can buy it with an expiration of next week because expiration of Friday, it won't cost much, but it's going to lose a lot of value. But if we break 158.73, then you can buy with a strike price of 155, let's say, just a little bit lower with an expiry, as I said, for Friday next week. And then you can see what happens. And with a move like this, between 158 and 173, you have a $500 profit opportunity. That's the best way to start to learn to swim is to get in the water. Let's go back to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, stochastic at 17, we don't see any indication that things want to go higher with Tesla. There's a Tesla news here that won't affect the stock price, but there's a Tesla driver that died in a fatal shooting at a supercharger station in Denver, Colorado, over a dispute regarding charging their electric vehicles. So there are evil people. There are evil people everywhere, and some of them have enough money to buy a Tesla. Now we have the famous was that said, get a Tesla if you want to learn about AI trying to kill you. This thing about AI can be super bad. Yes, I agree. But if we give AI access to the physical world by controlling a gun or controlling a car, yes, this could have an impact. If we just allow AI to have the ability to tweet, so maybe that won't be so bad. But yeah, if AI starts to have control over the physical world, I can understand that eventually it could become a problem. Tesla is building a new lithium lab in Nevada. It is not located at Tesla Gigafactory Nevada, which is itself being expanded following the announcement in January that Tesla will produce Tesla semi-truck and 4680 battery cells. It is not that. Instead, the company is building what it refers to as the Tesla Lithium Lab, according to a building permit obtained by Electrek in the town of Sparks, just outside of Reno. The purpose of the facility is not clear beyond this quick description. So yes, I always like to hear news like this, that Tesla is building a new place to do something with batteries and everything. So it just goes to show that they are 100% behind battery production. So this is great. Also, Tesla reintroduces Model 3 long range in the US with Chinese cells. So this car is believed to be using lithium iron phosphate cells because the car is now listed as having 325 plus miles of range as compared to the previous 358 miles. LFP is cheaper, less energy dense technology. This could be why that the range is less. And the car is also listed as receiving only $3,750 of the US EV tax credit, because the car must be assembled in North America, but also must source 40% of its critical mineral from the US. Because of that, it seems like this is an LFP battery. So an interesting review of those batteries is that they are less energy dense, but cheaper. And they also require no cobalt, which is a difficult mineral to get a hold of and carry some human rights baggage. They suffer from less degradation as well, which means your battery will stay healthier longer, though they do worse in very cold environments. So preconditions your battery, and you can also recharge them to 100% and they don't seem to care that much. I think that Tesla should make this clear when you buy a car because the battery has different characteristics. It would be great to have that description in the product configurator. This is an LFP battery. This is a lithium nickel, blah, blah, blah battery. It has these characteristics in terms of long range, in terms of its reaction to cold weather and things like that. This would be great experience to have in the configurator. Let's take a look at how the rest of the market behaves. So QQQ, we are losing stochastic and we are getting dangerously close to the diagonal support right here. So if we break that diagonal support, we are going to give it another chance by seeing if it stays above 313.61. And then if it breaks also 313.61, then we are going to be less lenient. The first step in becoming bearish is that you need to stop becoming bullish. And being bullish means that you are making higher lows. And we might be stopping that soon with QQQ. We'll see. VIX, VIX has stopped going down. We were going down at this rate right here, and we really stopped doing that since today. So this is only one candle. You know, it could reverse. It can be good to wait for two candles outside of a trend to have a greater probability of that trend continuing. But VIX is up 54 cents. That's 3%, closed at 1833. So this is going up. And stochastic is at 61. We need to watch that. Dow Jones. So Dow Jones, another big move down. We are still into this bullish trend. Stochastic is super down too. So this is still okay, but it's not looking good so far. S&P 500 right smack on our support. No stochastic. So let's be very careful here. Nasdaq 100 into this congestion zone. Not too bad. Not too bad yet. Physical gold. Wow. Gold is going higher. So I said that if we were going higher than 1583, then this would be a buy signal if we had stochastic over 60. We have it here. We have it here. This is not financial advice, but if I wanted to go into gold, maybe this would be a good time. Silver, also a good day for silver. We got back stochastic over 60. We are still waiting for a break of 885. We are still waiting for that because there's no point in buying it right now. Even though we have broken 861, it's just too close to 885 to make any bit of money if it comes back down. So let's just wait for 885, and once it goes above, then let's just go in a little bit stronger. Bitcoin, we don't have stochastic over 60 yet. The force that we have had for the past week or so, it's not really there. Yes, there is a move, but it's not really believable yet. Yes, we are still making higher lows. This is nice, but we need to have stochastic in order to have really a move in this. So this is not there yet. And Ripple, the same thing. We have no stochastic, even though we are holding and not too bad. This isn't going anywhere yet. US dollar is weakening a little bit. We have lost this uptrend on the stochastic. And yeah, I'm going to readjust this support right here like this. So we are going to play it on the wicks instead of on the bodies of the candles. But it's still not super, and we lost 101.98. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you, à la prochaine.